You guys know at one point in time somebody has to save the day. Welcome to a Retro Movie Palace. I am Gert and we're talking today about Die Hard 2. Bruce Willis saving the day. 10 facts you may not know. Here we go.
Thank you, Geert. Did you know that Die Hard 2 is a super exciting movie that got everyone pumped up when it came out in 1990? It's the follow-up to the first Die Hard movie, which was a big hit. This time, we follow the adventures of John McClane, played by Bruce Willis. He's a tough cop who always seems to be in the middle of crazy situations. In this sequel, McClane gets into another crazy situation when terrorists take over an airport. He's known for being clever, resourceful, and challenging, so he has to use all those skills to save people and stop the bad guys. It's a roller coaster of action and suspense. Die Hard 2 is a classic action movie that people still love today. In this video, we'll share 10 interesting facts about it, including stuff you might not know about what went on behind the scenes, and some interesting trivia. It'll make you appreciate the movie even more. Before moving towards the facts, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. Fact 1: Black & Decker lawsuit over cut product placement scene. Black & Decker found themselves in a legal tussle with the producers of Die Hard 2 over a product placement scene that got axed from the final film. Like many Hollywood productions, a significant portion of Die Hard 2's budget came from product placement deals. In this case, Black & Decker paid to feature their new cordless drill, which Bruce Willis himself used. However, when the movie hit theaters, the scene showcasing the drill was nowhere to be found. Understandably, Black & Decker's higher-ups were upset at this omission after shelling out money for the placement. They took legal action against Die Hard 2's producers, demanding $150,000 in compensation. This marked the first instance of a lawsuit arising from a product placement deal in the industry. Eventually, the dispute was settled out of court. Fact 2: No real airlines wanted to be featured in the film. When it came to featuring commercial airliners in Die Hard 2, the filmmakers faced a challenge. Real airlines hesitated to participate due to the film's focus on a terrorist attack at an airport. This reluctance stemmed from concerns about the portrayal of such a scenario. Similar issues arose with the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which also struggled to secure cooperation from travel companies due to its less than flattering depiction of the industry. To overcome this obstacle, the makers of Die Hard 2 opted to create fictional travel companies instead, mirroring the approach taken by the creators of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Fact 3: The script had more F-words, until Fred Thompson complained. During the production of Die Hard 2, writer Stephen E. D'Souza was approached by actor Fred Thompson, who expressed concern about the excessive use of the F-word in the script. Initially, D'Souza thought Thompson's objection was based on moral reasons, but after reviewing some footage, he realized Thompson had a valid point. In the scenes filmed so far, the frequency of the F-word made the dialogue seem less credible. Considering this feedback, D'Souza revised later scenes to reduce the profanity. However, despite these efforts, Die Hard 2 became quite profane, with the F-word used approximately 63 times in the final cut. Fact 4: It surpassed Die Hard in box office success. Following the immense success of the original Die Hard, which skyrocketed Bruce Willis to superstardom and revolutionized action movies, the studio had high hopes for the sequel. Those hopes were exceeded when Die Hard 2 was an even bigger hit. It raked in an impressive $240.2 million worldwide, surpassing the box office performance of its predecessor. Comparatively, the original Die Hard earned approximately $141.5 million, albeit with a lower production cost. While Die Hard 2 mainly received positive reviews from critics, many felt it didn't quite match the quality of the first film. Die Hard 2 holds a 69% score on Rotten Tomatoes, while the original boasts a more impressive 94% rating. Fact 5: John Leguizamo's role reduced due to height in Die Hard 2. In the star-studded cast of Die Hard 2, John Leguizamo played Burke, a henchman to William Sadler's Colonel Stewart. Despite Leguizamo's subsequent rise to fame in the 1990s, His role in the film was notably limited. Standing at 5'7", Leguizamo found himself several inches shorter than his co-stars, leading to speculation that his height influenced the reduction of his character's involvement. He revealed that many of his lines were reassigned to other actors. Adding to the disappointment, the single line Leguizamo delivered in the movie was eventually dubbed over by another actor, compounding the challenges he faced due to his stature. Fact 6. Artificial snow abounds. Many argue that Die Hard 2 is a better Christmas movie than its predecessor, because it's set in a wintry location, unlike the original. The sequel explains Christmas Eve on the East Coast in Washington, D.C. However, capturing the desired snowy setting proved challenging for the filmmakers. Initially aiming to film in Washington, the weather didn't cooperate, leading them to opt for Denver, Colorado. Unfortunately, Denver was experiencing an unexpected heat wave upon their arrival. To compensate, large amounts of artificial snow had to be brought in. Ironically, the production faced another setback when a massive blizzard unexpectedly halted filming midway through. Fact 7. It's the only Die Hard sequel with original cast members besides Bruce Willis. When it comes to the Die Hard series, Bruce Willis undeniably takes the spotlight. However, what might surprise many is that he is the only consistent presence across all 5 films. In a departure from this trend, Die Hard 2 presents a rare occurrence by reintroducing 3 co-stars from the original 1988 movie: Bonnie Bedelia as Holly McClane, Reginald VelJohnson as Al Powell, and William Atherton as Richard Thornburg. This marks the solitary instance where actors from the original movie appeared in subsequent Die Hard films. While Reginald VelJohnson reprised his role as Al Powell in various Die Hard video games, no other cast members from the 1988 original returned for another installment. Taylor Fry, who portrayed Lucy McClane in the original, reportedly auditioned for Live Free, or Die Hard, but ultimately lost the role to Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Fact 8. Launching Renny Harlin as a major action director. Before directing Die Hard 2, Renny Harlin, a Finnish filmmaker, he mainly worked on smaller independent films. However, he caught the attention of producers with his work on A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, which led him to helm the Die Hard sequel. Following the success of Die Hard 2, Harlin rose to prominence as one of the leading action directors of his time. After Die Hard 2, Harlin directed another blockbuster action film, Cliffhanger, often dubbed as Die Hard on a Mountain. Although his subsequent film, Cutthroat Island, starring his then-wife Gina Davis, was a commercial failure, Harlin returned with successes like The Long Kiss Goodnight, featuring Davis, and the shark thriller Deep Blue Sea. In recent years, Harlin has ventured into filmmaking in China. Fact 9. The closing airport scene broke new ground in digital effects. In the era when computer-generated imagery was gaining popularity in movies, Die Hard 2 emerged with a groundbreaking shot using digital effects. Surprisingly, it's not an action sequence, but instead the movie's final image. The scene slowly zooms out on the array of planes safely landing at the airport as the sun rises. To achieve this shot without breaking the bank by renting numerous planes, filmmakers utilized an age-old technique, Matty painting. This method, handcrafted to create stunning backdrops, seamlessly blended with live-action footage of people moving, all thanks to computer manipulation. Die Hard 2 pioneered the compositing of a Matty painting with live action, marking a significant step forward in digital effects in filmmaking. Fact 10. Robert Patrick's role in Die Hard 2 propelled him to stardom in Terminator 2. Robert Patrick's role in Die Hard 2 paved the way for his breakthrough in Terminator 2. In Die Hard 2, Patrick portrayed a henchman named O'Reilly, marking his debut in a major film. Despite the limited screen time, Patrick left a lasting impact with his portrayal of a menacing villain. His performance in Die Hard 2 caught the attention of filmmakers, leading to an audition for the role of the T-1000 in Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Patrick impressed writer-director James Cameron, ultimately securing the iconic role. Terminator 2, released in 1991, surpassed the success of Die Hard 2, grossing over $520 million worldwide. Patrick's portrayal of the T-1000 remains one of his most memorable performances. In the end. In summary, Die Hard 2 is a super exciting movie with lots of action and an incredible hero named John McClane. It takes place in an airport with many big explosions and suspenseful moments. Bruce Willis does a great job as the tough guy McClane. This movie is a classic from the 1990s and has greatly influenced other action movies. Whether you're a big fan or just getting into it, Die Hard 2 is a must-watch. Want to see more cool stuff like this? Subscribe to our channel, it's easy. Just hit the subscribe button and you're in. We'll keep you posted on all the fun movie stuff coming your way. Don't wait. Join us now.